Be a rare jewel, my friend. The third law is the law of vision. Habakkuk 2:2 reads, "Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that the herald may run with it." I've been saying this since January. I've been saying this on the podcast before. Write down the plan. I've been saying this in 2021. Y'all know my keys to success. Hear the idea, write it down, plan it out, put it into action. Hear the idea, write it down. It says it right here in the Bible. Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. Strategic planning in any company begins with the company's vision. The vision is where the company sees itself in the future. The law of vision tells you that you need to be clear about what you want in life. So I got some questions for you that I want you to answer. What is your vision? Whether it's work, whether it's personal, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in those relationships can be mother-daughter, mother-son, parent-child, husband-wife, co-worker, employee-supervisor. What is your vision in those roles? My next question is, what do you live for? What do you mean? What do you live for? Answer the question. What do you live for? Where do you want to go? You're at a job. Let's say you're fresh out of college. You got your first job. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the CEO position? Or is your job to be is your goal to be the lead manager? Or do you just want to pay your bills and come home, work your 9 to 5 and go home? But you need to first identify, where do you want to go? The next question I want you to answer, how do you want to be known? When we're talking about wisdom, we got to be able to know, we got to have a vision of where we want to go. Where do we want to end up? If you just get in the car and start driving and you say, I'm trying to go to Alaska, but you ain't got no real plan, how are you even going to know that you made it to Alaska? How are you going to know you got enough gas? How are you going to know if you should drive or fly or train or do any of those things? How do you want to be known? Do you want to be known as the person that just does everything on a whim? I'm starting to be known. I asked y'all replied. Basically, how do y'all see me? Because I know that I want to be known as the guy that helped people create more birthdays. That's what I want to be known as. Mentally, physically, spiritually. If I help you in those areas, I know that you're going to live a longer, happier life. But all of these are your choice. Don't just skim don't do one of those and just keep on moving about your day. Your vision isn't getting clear. Because once we establish our vision, we are able to set our priorities in order to direct our efforts. It takes a wise man. It takes a wise woman to make the plan, to write the plan. Having the plan in the head is not always the greatest thing to do. The Bible says it. Proverbs 5:17 says, better a small serving of vegetables with love than a fattened calf with hatred. This statement reveals that money, although it has its uses, is not the sole measure of success. If we invest too much in financial success and forget family success, we are making dangerous choices. So take a moment to think about the following questions. What defines success for you? I'm gonna keep asking this question. Hopefully, you've already answered this question and now you can spit it out. See, that's what God does. God is like a merry-go-round. He gonna give you an opportunity. Nope, you ain't get it that time. All right, here it comes. Whoa, you didn't get it this time. Whoa, I was talking to my frat brother earlier, and we was talking about Moses and how he led the people for 40 years on a trip that should have only taken 4 to 7 days. Nope, you ain't get it. He gonna bring it on around to you. Nope, he gonna bring. So at some point, you gotta have the vision to say, you know what, something ain't right here. We done passed that darn branch 30 times in the last 30 days. I think we going in a circle. Every day we going in the same circle. Stop beating around the bush. The obstacles are always going to be there. You keep acting like tomorrow is going to come. The sun is not going to rise every day for you. Because at some point, you're going to stop rising. So that way the sun ain't rising for you no more. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Answer the questions now. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. If you don't have a vision, there's no way you have a goal. Just keeping it 100. Henry Ford said that, not me.